I tell you what, I've coached for 25 years now, and I guess I've never been more proud than I am today. Just the way our guys dealt with adversity today and adversity all year. Well, it was just a special effort. Obviously we played a great football team and a great program, and they were a class act today, and our guys just made plays when we had to. They just kept on holding the rope and loving each other, and I'm just so excited to get a chance to be with these guys one more week. That's really been our goal for a long time is, let's figure out how to play one more week. And obviously we started out our season as bad as we possibly could have at 0-3, and we were at a broken, desperate point, and at that point we just talked about we got to love each other, we got to hold the rope, and God's going to redeem this season. We don't know how He's going to. At that point, I certainly had no clue that we would be sitting here 10 wins later. But it's unbelievable. I'm so thrilled that I get to spend one more week at least with these young men.
Questions? How do you explain? I mean, sitting at 0-3 to where you are now. I mean, is there one thing that you can put your finger on? I mean, how have you guys able to turn it around?
I've been asked that question a lot. What did you change? And we didn't change anything. We had a young football team with a lot of guys that were playing their first time, and we kind of figured out ways to lose. We that's an understatement. We were turning the ball over and having busts in the kicking game, and we just kept on fighting and kept on holding the rope, and I can promise you that the team that's playing football right now does not look like the team that was playing at week 3, really, or 4 and 5. And we talk every week about the guys that win on Saturday are going to be the ones that can stack up the most wins through the week. Whatever you do is a win or a loss. If we have a Tuesday morning kicking game meeting, being on time, being ready to go, the way you eat, the way you sleep, the way you focus on film, the way you encourage one another, the way you build up, the way you create energy, all of those things it's either a win or a loss. And we talk all week about we have got to stack up more wins than our opponents and then let that overflow on Saturday, and we've been doing that. Our guys have been unbelievable in the way they prepare and the way they come to work and love each other, and it's been evident on Saturday. I'm telling you now, this is a special ride that we're on, and I don't know if I'll ever experience anything like it again in my life. I really hope I don't, because I don't want to be 0-3 again. I can tell you that. It was a tough time for us.
Coach, against Ashland, you're going against one of the better teams, defensive teams in the country, but you were able to establish both the run and the pass today and put up a good amount of points. Can you talk about that a little bit and the effort it took?
Well, I'm going to tell you, our offensive coaches, I think are some of the best in the country. Coach Wheaton, Coach Hill, Coach Underwood, those guys do a fantastic job. And we knew we were, coaching against a really veteran staff today, and a bunch of guys that spent a lot of time in Division I. But our guys, really have kind of had a fearless attitude from the very beginning. And we talked last night. I said, men, we're playing a program that is a powerhouse, gorgeous facilities, a long winning tradition, a coaching staff that's got an unbelievable resume, and we're really just kind of this old raggedy looking dog that's starving to death. And I said, but I'm gonna tell you what, that old dog, he got to eat. We have got to fight for our life, and we got to act like we're starving to death. And I think our kids played that way. That they bought into that, and they had a fearless attitude and came out attacked and had a great time. And thankfully, it was enough today.
Cole, big game today. Being only a freshman, what's it like to just have your number called out there as kind of the main guy in the offense?
It's not on me, but it's a blessing. Coaches give me a chance, but what happens on the field, it's not because me. It starts earlier in the week. Like Coach said, stacking up the little W's, on time to meetings. But big thing is this time of the season, teams they're either mentally tired, mentally weak. They're like, oh, practice again today. You know, our coaching staff, we walk out the locker room for practice Monday. We got coaches waiting on us at the gate, pumping us up, rounding us up. New week, new team. Just stick to what we do and hard work during practice. We love practice, and you know, that's all it takes. And you know, guys in front of me out wide to big linemen, I couldn't do it without them, honestly. Run behind one of the best, I'd say best O-line in the country.
Sam, what was the team, I guess, at 0-3? I mean, was it hard for you guys to stay focused?
Yeah, so after our third loss, we lost to one of the worst teams in our conference. They weren't very good. So when we lose to them, it was like going to the locker room pretty down, about as low as you can get. And it's kind of like Simmons said, after that we had a team meeting, players only. We walked in and we said, hey, listen, nobody else believes in us but the guys in this room. Nobody thinks. But all the guys in the room, we knew we could do this. We said right then, hey, we're going to turn around. We're going to win. We're going to win next week. We're going to keep it rolling, and that's what we're going to do. And we kind of, we say we're a brotherhood, and I think that's what makes us special. Is when we were backs against the wall, we said, hey, we're coming together, and we're about to come out firing. And that's what we've done every single week. We love when we get some adversity. We had adversity on this trip. We've had adversity all season. We love it because that means we come together. We go out and we come out swinging. That's what we've done all year.
Sam, what was kind of the defensive game plan for you guys, knowing that the Eagles were going to try to run, but also knew that Travis could throw pretty well?
Yeah, so we came in. We knew they like to run the ball. They like to get physical, and honestly, that got us excited because we want a team that wants to come out and be physical with us. And yes, what was it? They
rushed for 70.
They only rushed for 70 yards. So we definitely came out. We knew we had to stop the run early, and I think we really shut them down. And they kind of went away from it and kind of tried to make them one-dimensional. And that quarterback was a really good player. He made a lot of plays, but I think in the end we were just able to hem him up and make plays when we need to.
Right. They didn't want to throw the ball 47 times. Coach Owens had said that basically. But how big was that early lead for you guys, just momentum-wise, you think?
It was huge. Whenever we get to see the defense gets to see the offense go down and put up a lead, then we kind of know, hey, it's on us. We got a lead early. We just got to hold them. Defense just got to step up, and offense was making plays all game, and that's what defense was trying to do as well.